to the tropics. This is the tropical greenhouse at Amerigo Farms here in Mount Dora, where you can feel the humidity in the air because these plants like humidity and they like that heat. And we are here with the head tropical grower here at Amerigo Farms. This is Sean Pruitt. Sean, we are surrounded by these lush, beautiful plants. What goes into, getting them to the stage where they're at now? We see some babies and then we see some real big, giant plants.
Yeah, there's some big ones for sure. So we start ideally with nice, clean starting material. And then we start everything in these 4-inch pots. And then that also helps us with space and controlling like our inventory. And we will repot these when they're ready to a 6-inch and let them fill out before they go to the store.
Yeah, you keep on letting them grow, but they like this environment. We can tell it's different from some of the other growing conditions here at Amerigo Farms.
Yes, definitely. We try to control as much as we can on the environment to kind of replicate where they came from, which I believe is Brazil in South America. So definitely humidity. And we have our wet pads as the fans are running, so it's pulling that humidity.
Oh.
And it also kind of cools down the greenhouse to keep it somewhere. We tend to keep it around 80, 85 is kind of our max, even in the summer, surprisingly. And
that would be a challenge, I would think, here in Florida, because yes, we love humidity here and these plants love it, but you have to keep them at those optimal conditions, right?
For the most part, yes, it would ideally, as much as you can. Outdoors here, for sure, we have enough rain that it helps keep the humidity comes up for us a little bit.
What are we surrounded by here? What are all these different varieties?
These are all calatheas.
Calatheas.
Different varieties, different colors, some kind of nice assortment. And yeah, we try to get them out as clean, as nice as possible.
What are some of the challenges with tropical plants? Because there are different, we've talked about the conditions of the watering and the humidity, but what type of pests do you have to worry about? And, bacteria, diseases, that kind of thing.
So our main pests would be the spider mites. The two-spotted spider mites is a very common, especially for calatheas. So we use a pretty wide variety of integrated pest management. So we don't have to use super harsh chemicals, and it keeps the environment here nice and happy.
That's a lot that you have to think about. And you were telling me earlier that you started out loving horticulture when you were in high school.
That's right. Right from freshman year all the way through high school, all 4 years. We got to work on campus, and we actually had our own little greenhouse where we got to mess around and learn. And one of our teachers actually is, I didn't realize it at the time, but she's pretty well known around here, Lori Ballard. And I started out straight out of high school at a tissue culture nursery. I was there for 7 years, and then I came here, and now I'm getting to finish the plants.
It's pretty awesome that this is your office every day because of all of this oxygen that you're breathing in from these lush tropical plants. What else should people know about caring for tropical plants? Because it is different for different varieties, but tropical plants need different things.
Yeah. So water management, especially for the homeowner, is number one, because people they think it needs water, so they water it. And then you end up drowning the plants.
So don't drown the plants.
Overwatering is definitely worse than underwatering. You can always add more water, but you can't take it away.
And these guys they like shade and humidity too, you were saying. So if someone has a tropical plant like this at home, what's the best environment for it?
So ideally, usually you will find a south-facing window somewhere close to where it gets some light, but not direct light, or outside, under or around trees, or just somewhere that's not in full sun all day, especially here.
Okay, that is a great tip. Well, boy, I do feel like I'm transported to the tropics, so you must have that feeling when you're in here all day, but when you get a plant like this at home, like Sean said, there are some things that can help you have a better experience with your plants. So definitely check out your local extension office. Thank you so much, Sean, for having us here at Amerigo Farms. We hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you.